Well, Tom, tennis great Serena Williams recently opened up about the harrowing delivery of her daughter. She gave birth to little Alexis by emergency C-section. Well, then she nearly died from a pulmonary embolism with a blood clot blocking an artery in her lungs. It's the leading cause of death in pregnant women and new mothers. The Fox Medical Team's Beth Galvin explains why.
Serena Williams recently wrote about her ordeal, and she wrote that she felt fortunate because she recognized what was happening and had a medical team that intervened quickly. Pregnant women are at increased risk of developing blood clots because their blood naturally thickens to prevent hemorrhaging when they deliver their babies. And Dorothy Christians didn't know much about blood clots until she developed one. 11 years later, Dorothy Christians still remembers the pain.
Yeah, I mean, it was scary.
She was pregnant with her first son, just entering her third trimester, when her upper left leg and groin began to throb.
One of the worst pains I've ever felt, and I couldn't walk. I mean, to go to the bathroom, my husband would have to carry me.
Christians ended up in the ER, hospitalized with deep vein thrombosis, or DVT, a blood clot in her groin.
I think it was more serious than I had originally thought, so I was a little freaked out by all the attention that the doctors were giving me.
But North Atlanta OBGYN Dr. Mira Garcia knows that blood clots are risky in pregnant women because if they break apart and travel up to their lungs and get stuck there, clots can kill. They call that a pulmonary embolism, or PE.
Pulmonary embolism, if it is not identified and treated, you can shoot off more and more blood clots from wherever the clots are deep in your veins, and to the point where your lungs can't exchange oxygen anymore, and it will lead to death.
They just said that this was serious, it could kill the baby, and we need to watch you very closely until this baby arrives.
Christians learned to give herself daily shots of blood thinners
every day, and I would just mentally prepare myself and try to take a deep breath and put the shot in. But it was tough.
We go ahead and treat the patient throughout the pregnancy and postpartum for about 6 weeks, because the highest chance of a blood clot is in the 6 weeks after delivery.
And Dorothy Christians has now safely given birth to 3 sons and learned to listen to her body.
I do think there is, deep down, when you know something's wrong, it's like that instinct that you need to listen to your body.
And Dorothy was placed on blood thinners during her subsequent pregnancies with her 2 younger sons. And some of the signs of a pulmonary embolism are shortness of breath or difficulty breathing. You may have coughing or chest pain or an irregular or racing heartbeat. If you have any of those symptoms, get help. For the Fox Medical Team, I'm Beth Galvin.